All right, so it is 9 September. I just got done building this wall here for the closet. And earlier today, I moved these two shelving units in here because they're fairly tall. And getting them in through this doorway here, especially with that beam, would have been kind of a chore. So I moved these in before I built the wall. And what I'm going to do is, since the back of these are covered, I'm actually going to use this as sheathing for this side of the wall. Instead of putting up sheathing, insulation, and another sheet of sheathing, I can save myself a couple sheets of sheathing by using this, because these are going to back up against the wall anyway, right? Now, the only problem I've got is this outlet here is going to be covered up by this shelving unit. So I'm going to have to drill a couple holes in the shelving unit to be able to access my outlet. And I've done that before. This shelf here was in front of a outlet, and I just drilled a couple holes with a hole saw there so that I could access the outlets. So, at any rate, that's our next step, is to get these shelving units over here secured to the wall, get some insulation in, get some sheathing on the other side of it, and drill some holes so I can access that outlet. All right, so we got our bookcases pushed up against the wall, and took the staple gun, stapled everything on there to the 2x4s. So this is what the closet's going to look like. I don't have the shelves put in yet, but we got a stack of shelves right there, and we'll get those put in. So we'll have shelving here, the safe, and then the clothes rods, and then there'll be a door right here. So next thing I got to do is insulate this wall, which will, since my bed will be on this side of the wall, I'll have 3 layers of insulation on that wall, and then a layer of insulation here on this wall. So I'll have a total of 4 layers of insulation between the road and my bed on this side. So hopefully that will cut down on road noise. And then I also have to cut some little strips to put across the top there to seal up the wall to keep my insulation in. All right, 10 September. This is the back of the closet wall. We got that all insulated and ready to put some sheathing on. All right, we got the sheathing on. Now for some paint. And now we have paint. All right, so I just got the sheathing up on my rafter section here. That's important because right here is where my mini split's gonna go. So I need to get that wall done so I can mount my mini split. All right, it is 12 September, and I finished up everything on the hot water here. I went up to the top and I put my high heat silicone roof flange on, the storm collar, and the top finial vent piece. Got that done, got it all RTV'd in and stuff. So screwed in, you can see all the screws poking out there. Show that roof flange is on there. So I got that done. Installed my expansion tee here. Put my expansion tank on there, complete with the Pirates 2 sticker. Hooked my cold water line up. My hot water line I'd already hooked up earlier. Hooked my pressure gauge up here, or pressure overflow thingy valve. Drilled a hole through the ceramic tile. Got that in there, and then over here on my drain pan, drilled a hole through the ceramic tile here, and put my PVC pipe on there for my drain. And then those both of those just go out to the crawl space, which is fine. So getting ready to look around for something else to do. Not sure if I'll accomplish anything, but that's where we're at.